Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Captain of Industry coming at you. Oh man, we get a lot done last session. Rebuilt our metallurgic area with steel. We got that. That's nice. Starting to rebuild the manufacture area. I keep wanting to say manufactorum. Yeah, because I'm a ding dong. But yeah, just getting a lot of stuff done up, cleaned up, moved up, that kind of a thing. You're done, you're done, cool. This goes away, this goes away, this goes away. This was our second kind of iteration to just get some things going and produced. So this mishmash of stuff that was just clustered and all awkwardly placed, is now over here, where I have it very much laid out very easily. It's right next to the metallurgic, so if I need trucks to do stuff, I want the routes as simple and as straight as possible. That's kind of the plan. So what I'm doing is I'm slowly deconstructing stuff over there, and I'm reconstructing stuff over here. Right now we've got mechanical parts and electric parts done. Those are being made. Now I'm moving up to construction tier 1s. Which are gonna get slap banged to get a... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. Nuts. It's fine. It's totally not hardly an inconvenience. It's totally fine. So this all goes away. This all goes away. What? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now to not break the game, we're gonna, again, the transition's gonna be slow. So I'm gonna do something like this. So electronics. Okay, I was just waiting for a truck to get the order to do it. Okay, that's fine. Good. So we don't quite have this going on yet. What is happening? Iron, wood, concrete. Oh, the output belt isn't built. Haha! But, okay. Let's try this again. Okay, that'll get built. There's our T1 construction parts. I can shut this down. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I can easily clean up. This is going to go up here somewhere. Like, I'm going to move maintenance and everything. I'm out of coal and I'm out of iron. My goodness. I guess I am shocking the thing a little bit because I have a lot of parts going on. So that's going to be a bit of a thing. Yeah, we're asking a lot out of the system right now. That's totally fine. This gets offed. This gets shut off. This gets shut off. Yeah, I'm gonna let that just produce until it's done producing. This all looks like this is working just fine. Fantastic. Okay, stuff's coming around. Stuff is coming around. Mark II construction parts are also made up here, so this can get shut down real soon. So, how many construction parts do you need? 38? Yeah, we could build this up easy. Boop. And then this goes away because you're empty. I'm just going to let this stuff finish building whatever it can. And then, yeah, it's just going to be a big cleanup. So whenever this stamping motion is done, yeah, we're done. Yep, you're done. That's done. That's done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually upgrade this. How much does this cost? 45. Okay, I've got that. That's fine. You. No more. No more. Electronics are being hand-trucked in, so to speak. I would like 80 of that. Okay, mech parts are literally right here. Easy haul, right? The idea, again, really is to get as much of this cleared out and standardized as possible. So what I'm going to do is just to get this moved out, you can get built. And what's going to happen is, let's build a second one. Because I'm just going to be like, poof, move it there, and that'll be that. So you're set to nothing. You're set to nothing. You can just quick remove. Cool. This is going to work out all the electronics it has, and then I'll just keep pushing stuff over and down and what have you. So this gets poofed, and this gets poofed. Did it get poofed to itself? Let's try that one more time. Okay. Don't bring me stuff. I don't know why you're bringing me stuff. Okay, this is done. That's done. We've got one more operation to do. You're done. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not even using T3 parts yet anyway, so this is not an issue at all. Look at that, though, right? That cleaned it up for another farm or two. That's not bad. We're at 42 months of food, the answer to life and everything. Yeah, no, we're looking real good right now. Looking real good. So, when it comes to this, maintenance is going to be always in high demand. So, I'm going to want to put this somewhere inconspicuous and helpful. But what I also want to get is all the raw stuff plugged in first. So, let's do that. So, here's how this gonna be. So, there's that. Five? Five? Five. Okay. I want this pipe out of the way. Bruh. Feed it through the top, maybe? Feed it through the top, maybe. Just honestly, whatever gets it out of the way, because it's in the way right now. We could always change it later. That was maybe one of the biggest lessons I've ever learned when playing Factorio and Mindustry are like the two games that I think had the biggest impact on me when it comes to this lesson I'm about to hit y'all with. Is don't worry about stuff being perfect. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. Be okay with being uncomfortable. Be okay with it being good enough for now. Be alright with that. And you'll enjoy games like this a lot more. Trust me on that. All too often, when I started playing Factorio, I was like, oh my god, oh, this isn't lined up exactly. I was so exacting about it. Because ultimately it came down to, I wasn't like afraid, but I was like really hesitant to want to mess with stuff, to really get into the gears and be like, well, we'll come back and we'll fix that later. I didn't want to fix it later. I wanted it to just work one time. And after I played a bunch of Factorio, I got out of that vibe. And Mindustry, like I said, these are the two games really. Once I played those games a lot, I got out of that vibe. Like, I was okay with feeling uncomfortable. I was okay with it just get it going, get it working. I was okay with that after a point. That was kind of an interesting thing to come to terms with. So then I was having more fun doing iterative change, making little changes, iterative changes. I was okay with that. It didn't have to be perfect the first time every time at all. If it looked a little weird and it didn't produce as much as I wanted, fine. There's nothing wrong with that one bit. That's totally cool. The base will develop over time. So, yeah, as you unlock more technology and stuff as well, that's how the game plays. So it's just, I don't know, it's really cool how things get moving on. And I'm critical on resources. Oh, it's because all this stupid stone. Man, I hope somebody gets rid of this stone. Tell me y'all are coming for stone. Okay, thank God. Just unbearable amounts of just sheer rock. Okay, there is cement blocks connected. Awesome. That's one less thing our trucks have to do. You're not asking for any. Awesome. Next is going to be iron. If I can get that plugged in real easy like, that would be great. Yeah, I still have a lot of trucks showing up, doing a lot of unnecessary crap I don't want them to do. I'll have to raise this because iron scrap is right here. And slag is right here as well. So this will have to get raised. Not a big deal. Just didn't want to do it. It's not a big deal, but I didn't want to do it. That's too tall. Maybe that's okay. Can I cheese wheel this a little bit? No, I wanted you to go over it. Alright, nope, that's fine. That's height 4. It'll be... back one. Okay, I think that's pretty safe. Okay. There we go. I have all the unity in the world. People are so united. It's crazy. Okay, so now you don't need stuff. Okay. That's two things that are now fully just being pushed to vehicles, easy cheesy, right? Oh, next is copper. I'd love to get copper nailed out. I will need to razor this as well. Riser? Lift. I will need to lift this as well. Because... limestone. Limestone's in the way. How did this happen? That's probably fine. I don't like it. No, sir? I don't like it. Mech parts can be gotten from this side still, so that's fine. Okay. Cool. There's copper done. Yeah, as much of this as I can possibly do. Is there a bunch of copper sitting here? There is. Hot dang. I don't want soybeans, thanks. Auto repair. What? Yes. God, I forgot that's a button you have to push. Ah, boy. Okay, good stuff. I'm going to upgrade you and force upgrade so I could do this. Cool. Okay. Ship fully repaired. Awesome. Have we researched? We have not. Okay. Unload the crew. We're going to get right back into... I want ship armor finished before I do literally any more exploration. Man, are we still just absolutely hurting for materials? Is this all just rock? Maybe that's my issue. Is this all just straight up... There's plenty of iron to be had. I just gotta be patient, I guess. Okay, 1 to 3 is a decent ratio. We moved out all that rock. Awesome. Okay, we got rock, we got slag. Yeah, our concrete can't get any better. both chunking along real nice. We're getting close to using up our 4 megawatts. With all this extra stuff. It's also, you know, we added more storage. We added a lot more stuff going on. Oh, are we out of lumber? Oh, good God. Did we pay off our debts? Our trade reputation went up, so I'm going to assume yes. We're out of lumber. I have 6 to my name. That's not great. 40 months of food. Okay, we're still enjoying that extra unity when I can. I'm not going to do any more moving around right now. I'm going to let things settle for a spell. We're actually out of copper straight up. Straight no chaser. Can I move you over there? Thanks. Yeah, we are out of copper. We're out of iron. We're out of stuff. The good news is I have a lot of iron ready. And I've got a bin of steel ready. So that's good. And we're sitting on a fair amount of construction materials, so we're not hurting for stuff right now. It's just for maintenance. I don't want to be without, so we're gonna let this sit for a spell. I'm a little nervous, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Do I have any more excavators? I don't. Yeah, I threw everything I had into iron. It seems like the right amount of trucks. Maybe a few too many trucks, but that's okay. We're still pulling a lot of stone, which I don't really care for. Bigger vehicles would be a real treat. What are we at? 88%. Hey, I guessed it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, if we're running low on workers at this juncture, I'm just going to start pausing a bunch of stuff. I don't need this much copper throughput. When I don't have that much copper, I can actually process. So, meh. We are low on the coal. I was hoping our copper was going to spring back up, but yeah, that doesn't seem to be happening. Hey, ship armor. Awesome. Okay, what does that cost me? 400 iron. I mean, yeah, do it. And what that's going to ultimately mean is a reduction in cost later. Like, the more armor, the more guns we put on it, the less repairs we have to do. That's the idea behind that. We're not really catching up on anything right now, which is a little unfortunate. Back here over to coal, please. If I run out of coal, everything shuts off. Oh, I need a fuel station. That's what's what. I need a fuel station. Right here would make the most sense. It does not have to look cute. DI. Diesel starts with an I. DI, not DE. I don't know why I have that problem. But I does. Okay, so that can get built whenever. Okay, looks like iron's coming back. That's good. Okay, that should hopefully take a little bit of the effort off of our excavators that are leaving. Supply of coal. Man, I am genuinely working on that. We're doing on lumber. Still dead empty. Eesh. Yeah, not good. I'm glad I got as many of those. Ooh, we're good on iron now. That popped real fast. I'm glad I got as many of those trades in as I could. Because I knew there was going to be a really long stint where I just was not going to have any trades, any ability to do trades. I could do cement blocks? Concrete slabs, I mean? 500. Nah. Nah. Nah? Yeah, I probably could, but I don't wanna. Okay, so iron is caught back up. Man, it is just flowing hard. Okay, yep. Copper is... The copper we're hitting right now is incredibly pure. So there's 240 here, not including what's unsorted. So, I don't know, we need to be a little careful. These are 200 a pop. Yeah. I'm being really careful not to put too much stress on the system by adding more construction projects. I'm literally just like, yep, that's all we're going to do right now. That's all that's going to happen. We're just going to chill. Yeah, we are behind. Yeah, I'm literally just going to wait and watch. Yeah, I know stuff is low. Like, stuff is really, really low. I think that's good for copper for now. So, copper's gonna switch right back to iron. Yeah. Limestone is really only being used right now for... I believe just this. Just for concrete, yeah. And I've got a lot of slabs ready to go, so I'm not really hurting on any of that. Ding! Sulfur processing. That's awesome. Sulfur processing actually gives us the ability to use and deal with sour water. So right now, I've been dumping it like crazy. But this will allow us to collect sulfur, ammonia, a bunch of water back, which is really great. So instead of dumping this stuff into the ocean, I can actually start storing some of this. Sulfur can be used in the rubberization process right here. So I'm not making wastewater in that regard. Sulfur is also really important in fertilizers and acid for copper later for electrolysis. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff we could do with that. So that's a really big win. I'm still not going to go super crazy on construction stuff right now. How much is a sour water stripper, by the way? I have the stuff. That's not terribly expensive. I'm not in a terrible rush about it. I need all this other stuff to normalize. You don't do that. Whatever you just did, don't do that. Okay. Iron's looking better. Yeah, like, we're getting a lot of coal. I wouldn't say that's a lot. But we are getting a fair amount of coal coming on. Oh, good. Our copper came back. Our iron came back. Hey, did those repairs get finished? Oh, they did. Okay, our battle score is now 190. I got some crew. Let's do a thing. 190. Are there any 140s I can punch? There are. There are a few 100s. I'm just gonna start exploring, really. Yeah, just get to it. How much... What do you need for repairs? Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, get us a ship. What's your thing? Yee. Okay. That one, thanks. I'm still out of lumber. Ugh. Okay, some of it's becoming... Okay, some of it's there. Location explode. Oh, cool. Little bit of fun bits. Some extra coal, some extra iron. I'm cool with that. Okay, y'all got full of iron real fast. That's great. Now, I want to come here and do limestone. Limestone does not take long because our demands are not high. But if I can get a little bit of that work down on the quick fast and just get my bins filled, I'll move right over to copper again. Actually, what we're going to do is this. There. Ship in battle. Oh, I thought that was going to give me 2,000 HP, not 1,500. That's okay. Sausage and mech parts. Cool. And mech parts... Those mech parts are quite a bit of iron I don't have to pay for. I'm cool with that. Super duper cool with that. I'm so super cool with that. Super duper cool with that. I'm really liking how everything's coming around. Well, the funny thing is, the stuff that you need to repair is already in the thing, so... There's 9 right there. Grab it, man. I think something oh, it's cargo inside of the... Oh, I see. Alright. Nope, I figured it out. Never mind. Never mind. I figured it out. It's on the ship, so you can't use what's on the ship in the ship. That's on the ship. Yeah. So you gotta remove it first. Mech parts are gonna be really easy, so I'm gonna do this. Receive if only 60. And we'll do that. I don't know how much of this is being pulled. I'm just gonna leave it be. Okay, so we've got some copper ore. We're gonna do this. And iron ore. We're gonna do this. It should probably be something like, yeah, like that. And then also receive only if 100. And then receive... So why am I doing this? Because I want whatever's sitting in the dock to get pulled manually. Or to get pulled out of here right away, if we can. Also have a crap ton of T1 construction parts. That'll get all this pulled out. Yeah, so the ore is getting pulled as well. Yeah. And the coal can be pulled as well. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Good deal. We got sausage. Yeah, I mean, get that going on. Awesome. We're starting to get a little low on potatoes and foodstuffs. And I have more than enough unity, so we're going to actually cut this down a little bit. I don't need more unity, believe it or not. The game settings that I have give me a little more unity, so I can move stuff a little more frequently and adjust things, and that's a lot of the fun. That's a lot of fun of the game, I think. Okay, you repaired? Awesome. Let's keep it looking. Let's keep it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, go deliver that, please. Yeah, having at least one cargo ship puts me in a really good position. Okay, bigger vehicles, recycling. The compactor would be dope. Yeah. Get that. Glass making. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of stuff done. A lot of stuff. Hey, our lumber came back. Awesome. I don't want to do any more lumber trading until I have at least like 1,000 or something. Too far away? Yeah, explore that, please. Hey, a sulfur mine. Awesome. What are your repair costs? That's, you know, for all the sulfur I could eat, that's pretty fair. Bigger frickin' vehicles. Oh, yeah. Bigger frickin' vehicles. Oh, yo. Yeah, that's fine. I forgot about. Go to copper, please. Yeah, I completely forgot about all this, actually. Can we cut this down to 2? Nope. Nope. None of the things I wanted did what I wanted. That's okay. To 2, please. To 2, please. Hot dang. Okay, thank you. Oh, I forgot about organic waste. Where was that in the tech tree? Recycling. Biomass. Okay, it's under this. It's under biomass. Okay, we're working on it right now. We have way too much limestone, so we're gonna fix this like an adult by upgrading storages and calling that a done deal. I don't want to do too many of these upgrades like this because it's a lot of material that I could use on other stuff. But just to get the game going a little bit. Oh, God. Yeah, I died immediately. Not big surprise. What was that fight? 600. Good God. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Alright, well that sucked. Does not have a sorting plant for mixed cargo. Is it... Oh, slag. Okay. Sure. Still is a lot of limestone sitting in there. Okay, that should work out the rest of that. You're still getting repairs. Yeah, that was a real mess. That was a real mess right there at that little fight there. Not a big deal. Like, I don't have radar. Like, I'm taking a calculated quote-unquote risk here. Because I don't know what's where and what's what, so no big deal. How do we get copper scrap? Oh, probably from a raid or something, yeah. Okay, so I still kind of want to normalize a little bit more. I'd like to have some surplus ores before I go too crazy. Had a bit of a poke there. I probably will eventually need more power. I personally like to play it like this, where things are a little on the slower side. From, like, expansion, I don't like to do giganto expansions. What I like to do is I like to do this where it's like flowing real easy and chill kind of a thing, right? Like, I'm not in a rush. NBD, man, no big deal. Not in a rush to get stuff going on. I would love to move maintenance, though. I've said it a bunch of times. If anything, like, just moving it closer to the materials would be a smart play, I think. That's not gonna fly. McFly! McFly! Oh, speaking of McFly, there's gonna be... There's a reshowing of Back to the Future. The original. Yeah. Like, remastered or whatever. It's been a lot of fun to go to the movies again. I haven't gone to the movies in ages, but, like, over the last, like, 4 or 5 months, I've seen, what? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles... Vampire Hunter D. There's been like 2 more or something. They've been a lot of fun to see again. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to like kind of rekindle childhood memories. Something, and really give it another Give it another swing. I think it's been a real hoot. I honestly don't like the movies. I don't like the vibe. I don't like... I want to watch a movie. I want to watch a movie. I don't want a bunch of other stuff going on. I don't want a bunch of other people cold cut commentary throughout the movie. I don't... Oh, watch your head. Oh, I told him to watch his head. He got it in the face. I told him to watch his head. It's like, dude, no one wants to hear your thoughts on whatever you're thinking about. All right, let's just watch a movie and have a good time. Nope. I've been to movies in the past, and that's happened, and it's really freaking annoying. I don't know who wakes up in the morning is like, I know how I'm going to contribute to society today. I know how I'm going to do a full value add to all the people I love and care about. I'm going to do unsolicited commentary during a movie. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I think that's what has to happen. And people will love me for my movie facts and my movie knowledge. They'll love me for my trivia. It's just, I don't understand that person. I don't understand that individual. Like, I've been to theater as well. I've gone to plays, and there's people just like, not like answering cell phones level of rude, but just like cold commentary. Like, dude, there's a play going on. There's an act of humanistic culture going on right now. You want to enjoy that, or? I don't get it. So anyway, this was a weird rant, but here we go. I've really enjoyed rewatching some of these movies that keep coming back. What was it? I'm also going to see Clue next week. Now I gotta look up the things that I've seen before, because I already forgot. Haha! It was Vampire Hunter DT... Oh, Dogma! That was it, Dogma. Yeah, that was also really freaking fun to watch in theaters. And it's like, now theaters, like, you can have a beer during the movie. And it's like, wow. We finally trusted people with alcohol in a social situation. So what will I have? I will have one beer, and I'll have a delightful time. Not trying to get snookered or anything during a movie, but, like, a beer is nice. Something to sip on during the show, I think, is cool. Anyway, yeah, so it's been cool. It's been a fun, like, re-enjoying of the experience, to which, like I said, I wouldn't go again to a movie theater, I don't think. But it's been nice. We go with some friends. Like I said, saw Vampire Hunter D and Dogma and movies I don't think I would watch. Well, I mean, the movie theater experience has been nice, but I think people have been pretty generally cool about it lately. With it, but yeah, the whole, yeah, let's go to the movies. It's like, man, then I gotta deal with other people's opinions about D'Artagnan. Don't go in that room. It's like, oh right, are we watching the Three Musketeers? What's going on? Anyway, my rant is over. I've had good luck recently. That's how I'm gonna phrase that. Okay, there's that. Please beef that. That's gonna take care of maintenance, so I can delete maintenance. Because how much... Yeah, I caught you. How much maintenance are we even making? Like, how much do I need? That last month change doesn't do me any good. This guy gets... Oh, finish your work. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, the number is crazy skewed because I just threw down another one, and it says not if maintenance because just threw down another one. But this one's working, so I'm gonna delete. All that goes. Hey, we got. Oh God, did we research recycling? Oh God. Okay. I'm not ready for the recycling facility. The recycling facility is like 450 reds. And it's also 450 kilowatts or something. Like it's heavy. Optional output. Okay, cool. All right. The thing I do want though is biomass collection. Okay, biomass turns into compost. This can scoot over a little bit. How about like that? I don't want to box this in. Yeah, okay. Go ham on that. Okay, biomass means compost. Compost gives me another dumpable that isn't garbage. Compost can also be used to make tier 1 fertilizer. Cool, okay. I didn't realize that we were that far into the tech tree, so that's dope. Okay, very good. You're done. And whenever y'all are done doing your thing... Yeah, just wait for that to peter out. Now, for the recycling... I like to keep all the recycling I possibly can. That's a me thing. If I can possibly manage, I really don't like to waste material. No matter what it is, I don't like to waste materials. That being said, what I'm going to do instead of stashing it like this is I'm going to compact it. That'll be good. Did I do the thing? I did the thing. Okay. That goes away. I do need one of these like this. Compactor is under... I don't remember. Is it... I tried waste management. Is it production? I'll find it. Oh, no, wait. I don't know it yet. Don't worry about that. Compactor first. Salt production. Oh, I don't know what else I was working on. Copper refinement, probably, so we can get more copper per copper. Okay, mixer needs... Oh. I connected the wrong thing. I apologize. I'm the ding-dong. I need you to tell me when you are 75%, and then I'll do something about it. But biomass collected this way is going to mean a lot less garbage, right? It sifts all the biomass out of the garbage. Copper is very full. Holy crap. I let that slide away. Do we have coal somewhere? Narp, we don't. Okay, that's going to help us purge out... I need another one of these. I was like, that's going to take care of all of our copper problems. It is not. Okay, but we do have some backlog now of everything. That's great. That's grand. Delete, 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 delete. Okay, now that those are deleted, this gets built. Yeah, for now... Just for now. I'll clean it up later. But just for now. Okay. When these get deconstructed, these should get constructed with the new stuff. So no loss there. Again, awesome. I'm leaving these here as a stark reminder that I have recyclables. You also require this. Okay. Output is... Hi! Gosh, you got all manners of feels today, don't you, Nico? Come here. Come on up. You want to come on up? Yes, I hear you. I'm going to pause my game for a second here. You want to come on up? Hi. We did the breakfast thing. I cleaned your litter box. I changed out 2 of the 3 water things as well. Hi. Hi. Okay, good lad. Okay. And sit, and good lad. No, you can't have my coffee or my water. I really enjoy how much we have to have this conversation. Okay, so we're going to do that for a bit. How much extra copper do we have? A lot. So upgrade in Unity. Upgrade in Unity. Okay, our food is jumping through the roof again. That's awesome. We were at 40. Now we're at 67, so that's great. Okay, that takes care of all of that. Okay, so this is now batch process automate. Okay, okay. You saw the mouse move on the monitor, and that's key moment to get him out of there. No thanks. You easy on that, my friend. Okay, I would like another power plant. Too close to their pipe connector. Brother, you're not going to believe this. That's exactly the intent. Is it 4? I lost count. It is indeed 4. Yeah. Okay. Now this... it's a while till I touch new power, right? There's a large generator, which is cool. But it's like a while until... Yeah, power generation 3 is going to be a while. So we're going to spin up something like this. I knew that was going to happen. I didn't, but like I knew something was going to happen, right? Very helpful phrases I come up with. Well, I didn't know exactly that was going to happen, but I knew something was going to happen. Okay, so this is how this is going to work. This is just going to be pushed to the side. Nope. Nope. You're so close. All right. Okay, none of that service got interrupted. Let's let this build out. Okay. Okay, now... Now you're only firing some of the time anyway? I guess half the time anyway. This isn't going to be that big of a deal. Okay. Balanced? Okay, so that's going to put us at 8 megawatts. Which I was hoping we were going to be burning less. But I have to go through more diesel, really. Oh, that's why. It's because, right, it's alternating between the two. That's what's going on. Okay, and then the last piece of the puzzle, as awkwardly as this is going to be... Okay, there we go. Cool, cool. Alright, there's more power. It's auto-balanced. We're halfway through the compactor. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. If I'm gonna... How much more research do I have at this tier? Trains, which I'm not gonna do. Conveyor belts, 2. Cargo depot, 2. Water recovery, large generator. There's a lot of stuff I want still. So I think this is fine if I set this up like this. Start with 3. Yeah, I got construction parts for days. I'm actually running a little low on saplings. 300 is low, as far as I care. Veggies, potatoes, veggies. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. Loan time? Yeah. Max loans are 3. Interest rates and fee are looking better. Awesome. Low supply of iron ore. Are we not... Oh, I think I canceled one of these outright. Yeah, get back on that, please. Thanks. I think I'm ready to add 2 more mining towers and actually declare these as for what they are. I think I'm ready for that. What happened? Oh, can y'all... What? Pick up... Oh! Yep. My bad. Nope, that was on me. So my battle score's what? 190 now? 190, yeah. 140s I'll pick on. 150s I'll pick on. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, let's fight the stuff we know we can win. Let's start with that. Yeah. Ow, wow. Okay, you are an area. Ding! Compactor done. Okay, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Oh, we got microprocessors. Look at that. That's adorable. Yeah, keep going. That's fine. Okay, we got the compactor. Hot diggity daffodil. Now this is waste management, right? It is. Hot dangs. Hot diggity dangs. I'm not building all these. Doing it for size. That goes away. You know what I'm gonna do instead? That. There we go. And now I want all the recycling. And that's gonna pull that away. Awesome. Some scrap, some wheat. I'm just gonna build this out. Okay, compactor, thank you. Low supply of copper, low supply of iron. Right, I wanted to get this set up. I also really desperately need vehicle parts. Okay, let's get our surpluses back before I mess with too much more. Location explored. Oh yeah, a freaking location explored. Whoa, sugar and chips and all kinds of dips. Hi, Nico. Gosh, you are having a morning, aren't you? Are you okay, buddy? I know. Do something like that so I can start purging out this electronic stuff. Okay, you need to tell me when you are, let's say, 75% full. Okay, we're gonna unload the crew for a while. I would like another military research before I go too much farther. The bridge... The fuel tank upgrade is kind of inconsequential. But would be helpful all the same. Oh, speaking of which, did we ever... Yeah, we did repair that ship, yeah. Ship was fully repaired. Fantastic, thanks. We have a high supply of coal. You're gonna go back and do this for a while. Salt production. Fantastic. I need salt production for glass. Oh, you are very uncomfortably full. There we go. That'll free that up for a spell. Okay, that's all cleared. Next. Electronics. Guess what, friend? Boop. Quick remove. You're done. Mech parts. Output the belts. Yep. Receive from belts. That's what I wanted. For you, receive from belts only if. I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to flash that away. Get that out of here. We're getting a lot of really substantial work done. Like, I don't know how to articulate too much better, but yeah, we're getting quite a bit accomplished here. Quite a bit. How much do I have to purge out? 95. Let's turn that down a bunch. Yep, we're getting there. Yeah, we're good. We worked that out. And that's all I needed to hear about that. Quick remove. Yep. That's fine. I don't need to mess with that. Okay. Alright. Things are looking real good. We've got a lot of energy coming in. Yep, that's good. Yeah, right now it's kind of just a bunch of research. Copper refinement. Oh, right. I wanted to work on sour water. Sour water. Hey guys, this one over here, it's about sour water. This might be kind of weird to put this here. Steam is already being produced up into here. You still need to get up here to touch the slag. There's a lot of copper to be hit. Man, there's no real good place for me to put this. So I'm just going to put this far away. Near the houses. That makes sense. Sure. This is going to be 2 loose storages and 2 fluid storages. So let's see here. Loose storage. F. There we go. And then fluid storages look like that. This is just water. There's nothing else to it. So what this has to be is something connected here. Or could be here. So I'm gonna do this up real fast. That looks like... Oh, no, not pause. Sorry. Whoops. Unity that up. Unity that up. Okay, thanks. That looks like that. This is not connected. There it is. It's gonna go to 3. It's gonna go to 3. That plugs in like that. That's a priority in. The outs don't need to be prioritized, but this ensures that any excess water gets used immediately. Okay, so I need 2 pipes. The first pipe I need is going to be for the steam. And the second pipe I need is going to be for the sour water itself. We're producing very little sour water at this time, but what I also need to do here... It's just going to disappear. Awesome. I need to put another balancer there. I always want to push out sour water to be treated. That's not always going to be the case. I am not going to be able to do that all the time. And when I can't, I want to make sure that it gets dumped appropriately. I don't want this stuff to back up. So priority out. Okay, so there's the sour water. Now we do... Okay, it did connect. I don't want you to connect, though. Oh, there we go. Where does the steam come in? Yeah, that was fine. Perfect. Trucks can still get right there for the rubber. Okay, good stuff. So, You can build at your leisure. Build all this at your leisure. Cool. So, that's how we're going to get sour water processed, which will cut down on the pollution. Pollution is really, really, really high. So we got to be really careful about that. 515 on those saplings. This can get changed right back. This can get changed right back. That's going to give us, I don't know, another 68 saplings or something. Okay, compost. I can either just dump compost straight, or I can make fertilizer out of it with some water. Fertilizer wouldn't be the worst thing ever. That'll push my limits a little bit more in terms of food storage without me having to do more farms. So I think it's just another mixer. Compost and water. Compost, water, and dirt. That might be cool. Yeah, let's do that instead. Push the numbers a little bit. Could I have how often are you working? 12? Hold on. Like, if this thing's working like a quarter of the time, total production 3, and you can use how much? 12? Yeah, okay. That answered my question. You are also going to do this. So, that means... I also need a dirt. And we'll do it like... this, I suppose? I don't want to block whatever that is. Four is fine. I feel like I just started. It's already been an hour. Nope, not F. Dirt. Don't take away. And that happens. And then I need some water. Now we've already relieved some of the water pressure, lol, on the other side when it comes to sour water stripping. That doesn't, like, fix all our water problems, but it does certainly help. I'm doing a lot of pausing because I don't want to have it where it's like, oh man, people be thirsty. What is this, 4? Okay, that's fine. 5? Okay, whatever. Oh, nope, you're good. You self-collision. You had it, though. There it is. Okay. Thanks. Hello? There we are. Do not know what was up with that. And unpause. What happened here? What? Seriously, what happened here? Everything was cool. And then it just sometimes goes, for whatever reason. Don't know why. Okay, farms have priority in this case. So that's how that looks. Now, for sake of argument, well, not really an argument, but 4, 4, 4. It's just this 4 all the way back. No, don't snap. Thank you. Good enough. Okay. This isn't going to be a ton of fertilizer. This is going to be a little bit to just like sprinkle here and there and just like keep the numbers up. That's all this is going to be. But I think this is a better call than just dumping it on the ground, which would also provide more farmland. But I'm not really at a point where that's going to be helpful. So I'm just going to nix that. Okay. Fertilizer. Nope. Yes. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing and I freaked out. Okay. So... I'm going to go to the other dirt. And I'm going to do... that. And it fed itself. Fantastic. There we go. Okay. And we're going to not dump anymore. Okay, so now this will provide... I want you to do that instead. Thank you. Mixer needs a transport. Did I not plug this in? I didn't. I super duper didn't. Okay, yeah, I don't know how to fix this, so we're just gonna fix it like this. I don't think I need, like, storage tanks or anything. What are we full on now? Copper? I need coal, I need iron. You are out. Oh, gosh. The terms are starting to become a little more real. Where it's like, man, resources are not infinite. Okay, is this going now? Is it working pretty good? Okay. So that's chomping through some compost. The biomass can stack up a little bit. It can hold 200. We're producing, what did I say? 3? Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to add another recipe. I'm going to add this guy. It's going to look like this. So if I could do the dirt one, we do the dirt one. If we can't do the dirt one, oh well. It's not a big deal. Don't tell me nothing. Okay, let's... Okay, we got scrap for days. We got research still happening. Let's get this set up a little bit more. I called you limestone. That is correct. You can get built. Okay, 1 excavator, 2 pickups. You are not temp anymore. You are full. And you are a 1-2. Fantastic. You are no longer temp. You are iron. I know how to type. I'm a very good type. I can type real good. And I like caps. I like caps a little bit more. Limestone! And you are copper. Whoop. I can type very good. Me type good, have all the time, yes. Okay, there's that. Okay, so now everything is set up for balance. I want copper to have 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think I want iron to have 1 more. Okay, let's start with that for a little bit. I know we still got some copper going on, so copper's not super important. But what I need are vehicle parts. Do I have any vehicle parts? I really don't. I need to make vehicle parts. So just to get the game going, I should keep pushing in this direction since it's all nice and automated, but I'm not going to do that. I'd like to move to the next tier of vehicle parts, so I should build a whole nother thing for it. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not really feeling that at this moment. So, vehicle parts, thank you. Yeah, okay. Yep, there's fine, thank you. Oh man, I'm just having a dickens of a time trying to wake up here. Excuse me. I'm just tuckered oot. Okay, next is 2 more of you, 2 more of you, 5 more of you. Okay, so that's going to put us at 40, which I think is fair. I think that's good and fair at this time. How are we doing on fertilizer? Fantastic. Okay, I would like... So what are we at? About, let's call that 68% or something? Let's get you two up to 80. Start using some of that. Okay, the compost numbers are coming down real hard, so that's great. Let's do 90, why not? Okay, so our 4 numbers turned into 5s and almost 6s. That's perfect. Yeah, we've got a lot of food storage I'd like to kick up, and kick around, I guess. A lot of kicking. A lot of kicking. A lot of kicking. Okay, copper. You're done for a while. Cool. Much more smooth production lines. I like this. Coal. I'll push you guys over to coal. Why not? Are we out of construction parts? Oh, for God's sake. I didn't allow anyone to take level 1 construction parts. Have I just been lifting and shifting this whole time that I haven't gotten to making construction parts? Oh, God. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. High supply of coal. Yeah, we're still looking all right. Things are looking pretty fair and balanced, I'd say. Yep, let that build up, get a few more vehicles going on. Okay, that all looks good. What do I need for the recycler? Oh, God, yeah. Okay, 300 kilowatts is a bunch. But that is a stupid amount of tier 3 parts I'm not making. I should start talking about T3 parts. Actually, before I do, I'm going to take a quick pause right here. I'm just going to pause the recording. I'm out of water. I need more water. And I want to game for another like 20-25 minutes, so I'll be just right back. Alright. I'm back. Also good to get up and stretch and stuff. I get to hyper fixated maybe to like into the moment, and it's like, oh man, digging this up, looking at real sharp, and then it's just like, oh man, I didn't realize my back was cramping up and my shoulders hurt and whatever. But things are looking good. Research is looking good. We've repaired a boat. We've got materials. Who else gets reputation bumped? Not you. Not you. You do. I want to get as much of this stuff done before I need it. Because that's what's going to bite me in the face. Because what's ultimately going to happen is it's like, man, I got to get a trade going on. We got to get some stuff moving. And then I get to it and it's like, oh crap. I don't have any of the reputation set. No one likes me. Oh man. Bad news. Oh, we have tons of lumber. I'm for a lone baby. Yeah, our trade reputation's going up pretty neatly, I think. Ship bridge. My supply of coal. Okay. Cargo delivered. Go check out a thing. I don't need these barricades anymore. Now that I have, like, these individual plots laid like that, I don't need it. They could just get goosed. And that could just get goosed. Location explored. Some... Okay, quartz and some sand. 2 things I don't really need. I'm short 4 people. What am I gonna trim out? I want that to work until I have these new tier vehicles. Yeah, there, I guess. Easy. No problem. Okay, ship bridge 2, copper refinement 2. That sulfur we've been getting has a function. We're going to turn it into acid. Acid is a better proponent for... I'm actually going to put down one more. I like to call this the Earth Workers Union. I'll type it out. EWU doesn't seem as good as I would have liked it to have been. I have this crew for general work I want accomplished. That's how this works. So I call it the Earth Workers Union. I also call it the Earth Movers Union or something. Like when I just want to dump stuff. So maybe Dumpers Union. I'm not sure. I like to call it stuff like that. Give it a bit of a name. Yeah, this will get a bunch of dirt into the system, which I want for this. Oh, looks like we worked through everything. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to take super duper long for us to work through stuff. I'm going to put that back to 80, and you're not using any. Yeah, totally fine. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So that's going to get dirt. Dirt's going to go here and wherever. We're out of iron already. Holy crap. And we're out of copper again. How many extra vehicles do I have? Oh, I have 2 more excavators free. Oh, we must have built those excavators. Nice. Where's iron? Okay, iron's a 2.5. Let's make it a 2.6. Yeah, I want some room here because about here is where I'm going to put not the slag. Crap, I just said it. Acid, that's it. So just keep pushing this out a little bit, give us a little more room, right? Acid is really powerful because don't forget, it's coming from sour water, which is something I was just dumping anyway. Can I use ammonia for anything yet? I can't. But sulfur allows for acid. Acid allows for a new recipe. Here in the electrolysis, we can actually get 5.5, 4.5 more copper every time we do the thing. So it's a huge boost to productivity. So I need a mixer. And I need sulfur. How much... Hold on. How much does this produce? Oh, I'm better off bringing the sulfur here. This is a little on the messy side. Because I really didn't give myself too much more room for range. For right now, pause that. And we'll get this built. Thank you. Not enough workers. Oh, buddy. I am working on it. You are actually going to ask for sulfur. All the sulfur. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Hold on. Getting too excited. You don't have to tell me when anything is anything. Okay. Is there anything else I can pause easily? Electronics and the mech parts are all working really friggin' hard. How much workers do you need? 1. Alright. I guess that's getting paused. Yep, I thought that was the case. Okay, so the weird butter stuff is coming over here. It looks like just trucks of butter. That's what it looks like. It just looks like trucks of butter. That gets done. That gets paused. This gets removed. Having a little water around isn't gonna hurt. Oh, wait. This won't work. Okay, thank goodness I thought about that. I need this water for steel. So steel straight up still needs water. No, what? Wait, what's paused? Did it not connect? Oh, butter. Butter bean biscuit every freaking time. Just one off. Just one off. Okay, so that's gonna work through the rest of the water. Cool. There's no way I can say remove the water, is there? Oh, there. I guess there is. There. Cool. And there's still water going to steel. Waiting for product. Okay, hold on. There's still some water stashed somewhere. Or we're not making any more. Not enough space for output. Well, I reckon something ain't real connected here, isn't it? Your brr? I don't get what's here, just for giggles. Oh, you need workers to output. Okay. What's the standard? 8? 10? You don't need higher priority. I just straight up need more workers. So it's time for another settlement. And we're just gonna go ahead and preemptively pop that on. How's our wood trade? Oh, you already have it. Oh, I was trying to read that. I'm like, oh my god, are we just so low on stuff? No, we're fine. Iron. 2 and 6, that's still working fine. I'm just gonna pause this for now. Okay, we now have significant... So what is that? Every 4 transactions, we get a free transaction? Like, dude, that's a huge boost. Y-U-G-E. Huge boost. Is very good. Okay, Earthworkers Union, you're almost done. Okay, what else is here? There's just a ton of stuff here is what's over here. Iron has no available designated blah blah blah, and it's blee blah blue. That's incredibly on point. There you are. Okay, we got scraps for days. Earthworkers Union has nothing to do. That's incredibly accurate. Incredibly accurate. Okay, so this was at +2. I want to keep it at +2. I did this at +1 just to get the sand kind of locked in. But what I'll need to do is I'll need to eventually start building out a shipping area, which I have not really done yet. Oh, this got cleaned out nice. Yeah, heck, that's a nice chunk. And that's a nice chunk. And that's a nice chunk. Yeah, that's... Hey, man, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, how are we doing on fertilizer? Still really good. Yeah, we're working through it, that's for sure. Okay. What else do I want to accomplish this episode? This session? I'll need to do T3 construction parts. I'll have to look at glass and work on T2 vehicle parts, which I'm not there yet. Hey, new refugees. Hot diggity dang. And some heirloom copper, rubber, and diesel. Fantastic. It's fantastic. I could start upgrading these. I'd rather not upgrade storages if I can manage. I'd rather keep them at tier 1. How many more researches do we have? Oh, fuel tank upgrade. Okay. And what else do I want? Water recovery, because I'm just venting stuff. Soybean. Captain's office? Ooh, captain's office. Yeah, I want that. So what are we doing? Fuel tank? I guess that's it. I didn't do glass making yet. I need glass making. I could trade for glass making if I wanted. There's a lot of stuff I still want. Edicts. Yep. Soybean farming. Meh. That's all in the next tier. Cargo Depot 2. Belts. Research lab. Okay, that takes care of all that. High supply of iron ore. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Good call. Good call. Trim that down a little bit. Yep, that's fine. Oh, the reason why I was having that conversation is because I do want to do this. I don't have the economic or productive prowess to justify building more stuff. And T1s are just as fine doing it this way. They're cheaper. They work. I like them. Next. Four width? About something like that. Copper has no available bra and it's brie brew. Look at that. Look at that. Let's do that. Okay, are you back? You are. Oh, you got electronics level 2. That's cool. I don't care about sugarcane. Quartz can get got. Sand, I guess, wouldn't be a bad thing for me to start storing. I'm gonna leave some room there. Medic level 3. What was the other thing? Electronics 2. Okay. Copper has no... I thought I did this already. What happened? Oh. Did I do... Oh, I did dumping designation. Ah, my bad. My bad. My bad. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Let's do a little more cosmetic work. We got new refugees, baby. I can go ahead and pause. I have no need for more, even though I want to save all the peoples, but I can't save all the peoples. Guess what, mate? 350. Yeah, man, do it. Again, I'm working really hard to get... Okay. I'm working really hard to get everything to a point that when it's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I need to loan a bunch of materials. I need materials really friggin' bad. I want to be ready for that as much as I possibly can. Did we already go through all that dirt? Huh. I thought I was going to have, like, way more dirt to dirt, but I guess not. Yeah, I'm just trying to prepare for, like, we're here and things are fine and calm and cool. What does the next hour look like? What does the next 10 hours look like? What does the next 50 hours look like, right? So I'm trying to hedge my bets and be ready for all of that conversation down the line. We got 3.1 months of food. Do we still have the food consumption up? We do, yeah. I'm not going to be able to enjoy that for very much longer, so I'm just going to shut it off. Oop, I'm going to shut it off now. High supply of iron. Yep, I think I reduced iron by 1, didn't I? I did. Yep, that's fine. Yep, this is much more even keel. I like it. I would like the rest of these vehicles built. I'm still shy 1 vehicle. Fuel tank upgrade. Hot dang. Ooh, I got the hiccups. Hot dang. Oh my god, that's so much steel. Okay, what does the ship bridge do meet radar range? I would like that. I have 400 steel, don't I? I do. Let's get that built. Oh, excuse me. My gosh, I'm really doing it today. I'm really doing it today. Anyway, we've got the design queued up. Wait, did it already happen? Did I nod off and it already happened? What the heck? It did. Oh god, I didn't even see the notification that it happened. I literally drank my water, I yawned, and it was already done. That's crazy. I'm gonna buy some of that. Again, I want to keep my wood trimmed as much as I possibly can. We have maybe a little bit of mature growth there and there, but still. Yeah, this has been great. Really good progress again. I think I already took this was our last picture. Maybe something like this is for this thumbprint or thumbnail. Yeah, I kind of like this perspective. Yeah, research got moved. We moved all the construction parts. Just a lot of lifting and shifting. We added more power. We centralized our water. We got fertilizer now. Lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. So thanks for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle. Another episode of Captain of Industries in the books. And I hope to catch you next time.